It all starts out with the beginning of the nucleus, and it starts with protein synthesis. Protein synthesis is transcription, translation, and post-translation modification. Transcription is basically taking information from the DNA and shorthanding it. This is what the mRNA does. Right here we have DNA, and it's being unzipped by the RNA polymerase. And then it's getting rematched. After transcription, translation is then in process. The lonely strand is getting matched with new RNA. It goes through the ribosome, and in the ribosome, tRNA is finding a match. At the end of the tRNA, we have an anticodon. And each anticodon has a triple codon, and it matches up with that. And then the RNA goes through, and it ends up being a polypeptide, because at the other end of the tRNA, a amino acid is being processed through the other end. After translation is done, the protein now goes into a vesicle, which is used kind of like a car, and it's from the rough endoplasmic reticulum, which is ER for short. In post-translation modification, the traveling protein goes to the Golgi apparatus. Here we have vesicles, and in the vesicles we have our proteins in them, and they are traveling from the rough ER to the Golgi apparatus. Here we have our Golgi apparatus. The Golgi apparatus works as a post office for the endomembrane system. The Golgi apparatus comes in 3 parts. Here we have the Golgi apparatus. The Golgi apparatus works as a post office for the endomembrane system. The Golgi apparatus comes in 3 parts: the cisternae, medial, and transphase. In the first stage, which is called a cisterna, the vesicle goes through here and it forms the Golgi apparatus. In the second stage, which is the cisphase medial, the proteins are now moving to the middle and are going to go to the transphase. As this happens, there is a wave going through which makes them separate. When the vesicle leaves the Golgi apparatus, it goes to the lysosome. Okay. In the lysosome, the protein is being processed, and the enzymes are going back to the Golgi apparatus where it's recycled. As the protein leaves the lysosome, it exits the plasma membrane. This is called exocytosis. Okay, a brief review on the endomembrane trafficking. It's basically through the endomembrane system. The protein starts into the nucleus, then to the rough ER, then to the post office, aka Golgi apparatus, and leaves the plasma membrane. The end, and thank you for watching.